What's up, Opinions of Mine YouTube? Forgive the crazy look I got here. Just had a crazy day, really rough day, and I wanted to jump on here because you're going to have rough days. I'm sitting on my counter right now, literally just unpacked some groceries. My dog's asleep on the couch. I noticed that when I get overwhelmed, I start to really think about everything that I've already accomplished. So don't let that take over you when it comes to you not knowing what to do or not knowing what your next move is. Just start to think about what you've already been able to accomplish in your recent past or even your non-recent past. The biggest thing that I have to remind myself of is that I will never go back to the man that I once was, who put alcohol above any other priority and didn't really feel like he was fitting in with the people he was hanging around with and didn't really know what he was going to do with the rest of his week, let alone the rest of his day. Now, I surround myself with people that are motivated, people who love God, people who love their families, and I couldn't be more blessed to have the friends and the circle of friends that I have. Now, I think about not only what I'm going to do next week, but what I'm going to do for the next 5 years, and I know exactly what it is, and I've made a plan, and I've made a drawn line that specifically gets me from A to B. And now, above all, I really am reminded every single day about why that young boy that I was and that I'm scared of ever becoming again is where he is, and that's the past. So I can't sit there and be overwhelmed with things when I should feel blessed in the midst of having so many new problems, right? There's a lot of things to be thankful for in this life, and when you start to feel like you're overcome by a lot of different points of negativity and parts of your day where you just feel like you've had it, and your stress is through the roof, and you're doing like this with your hair. That's why my hair looks like that, right? And you're trying to get air by unbuttoning your shirt. Just think about all that you've overcome and think about how much you have to look forward to. I don't care if you have one dime in your pocket. I don't care if you don't have a place over your head. It could all change in that instant that you remember you've overcome this before. I hope that this helps someone. I don't know if you're going to stumble across this video. I don't know if who's going to watch this video, but I know that I've had a hell of a day. And I had big dreams of becoming a very impactful entrepreneur who is known for his love for his community, his love for his family, and above all, his love for himself and the God that he serves. But I can tell you sometimes I get so overwhelmed, and me sharing it with you really kind of just puts it out there into the universe for me to know that I can be calm, right? Like, it's the end of my day. I made it. I didn't die. I still have so many things to look forward to in my future. I shared it with a couple people, and they were helpful in giving me advice on how not to let it, really take over me as much as I care to admit that it did. And I know that everything that I have here, everything that I've built, and everything that I continue to build is all just going to bless me in my future. So if you're having an overwhelming day, remember, tomorrow's another day. And right now, you most likely just need to sit back, relax, and think about all that you've already overcome, because there's going to be more moments like this in your life. And you're going to need to remind yourself of this right here, because it's the most important thing to do is keep your sanity, make sure you live in gratitude, and always look forward. Look forward. Don't stay in the past. Don't get stuck on what you used to be. Don't get stuck on what you used to could do. Don't get stuck on who you used to surround yourself with. Look at what you're doing now. And if you're not happy with what you're doing now, there's always a chance for you to look back in the future and be very happy with what you're doing then. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, appreciate your time.